Hi guys, this is Ratchet Straw, and we are playing Criminal Case, Best of the Past, Case 27, Little Murder on the Prairie. Let's unlock Chapter 3, and little girl is threatening to shoot the pond, right? Why is it now, Casper Ramirez? It's out of the lane, she's threatening to shoot Mr. the pond. What? I think I must return to the farm at once. Alright, let's see this show. Stay away from me and Daisy. Go on now. Shoot. Jesus, come on. But Miss God, I was only trying to help. Charles, just what is going on here? I just want to show Miss God how to milk her cow more efficiently. I brought my genius cow milking machine with me, but she... I don't need your help now. Shoot before I shoot. Fine, but I'll have you know that this is one of the greatest inventions ever created. You're missing out. That is quite enough. Miss Gus, please hand over that shotgun and return inside. Charles, try to confine yourself to the issue until we have concluded our investigation. Now, tell us hold this word before yet another mishap occurs. You wish to return to the general store? Then let's do so at once. Jesus, you went so badass now. Oh, that's your dog. Not the little girl's, but from our killer. Alright, let's go back into this shop. Oh, I remember Charles, the cow milking machine. I think he presented in the very first case, as far as I remember. And it was working well, so why did the little girl refuse to, you know. Fallen vase or are those some ashes from someone who died? Maybe. Goodness, yeah, I don't know what every capsule could take, but whatever it is, all it has spilled out. You must vacuum up a sample. I need not to check your reflection in the mirror, Katia. You look dashing as always. Oh, do I? Oh, I see the mirror is grey with the name Gauss. I imagine it must be in hair of sort. How did it end up here? Click us out with that pink liquor might enlighten us. As for those broken pieces of wood, I'm certain you should piece them together in a heartbeat. Oh, I thought they could get away with, but I clearly wasn't familiar with the expression. Don't count on your chickens before they hatch, Katia. You'll have them behind bars in no time. You are going in jail for a long, long time. Maybe. Do I look so dashing as Isaac mentioned? Thanks for saying it. Yeah, let's place that pink liquid clip from our victims under microscope past haste. Okay. Okay, now this vase. No marking. I'm most certain Viola should be able to tell us what the actually correct on a vase are. Yeah, we must send it to her at once. Okay. Alright, 9 hours. Alright, now this broken sign. Oh, that's just a sign you put in front of a shop, so... The student store sign reads, sorry, we are temporarily closed. Look at that note attached. It reads, you can thank that no good Benjamin. So his pet was forced to temporarily close her store because of our victim? Must ask her about this. Oh, what went wrong? Alright, now let's look at this pink liquid. You identify pink Prairies. This pink liquid on the mirror comprised pink lemonade, cranberry juice, and copious amount of sugar, all of which make a drink known as pink Prairies. Pink Prairies? Why does that sound familiar? Yeah. Gilletta, right? Or Vinny. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, you're right, we had Connor Mr. Costa drink this beverage at the Golden Rose. What was Mr. Costa doing at Rita's affairs? Let's ask him. So you can just look at yourself, admire yourself, or more. Steal it. Alright, that's what went wrong with you and Victim and your shop. Miss Passaway spoke to you, had only good things to say about it, but the sign paints a different picture. You had to close the store because of him? Oh, you found that? I don't see why I should hide. The store ain't doing so good, and it's all Benjamin's fault. I had a hole in the storeroom roof about a month back. Benjamin said he'd fix it in exchange for a few shillings. Mentioned something about needing to pay a cowboy. Anyhow, knowing that he was strapped for cash, I took it up on the offer. But Benjamin did a shoddy job. A week later, the roof caved in. My produce was ruined. There was barely even any wheat left for me to chew. It's an unfortunate predicament, Miss Spencer, but if you kill Mr. Goss because he threatened your livelihood, we'll take dash and find out. Oh, dude. Oh, but you don't own a dog. You are out? But you do, Vinny. And do you drink milk? Mr. Goss, I'd like you to say what you were doing with Mr. Goss' belongings. Maledizione, you please keep accosting me with questions when I'm just buying milk, like a nice legal citizen. But if you must know, Mr. Gauss gave me that mirror as a gift, you know, for being a good neighbor. As it is, this is the last time I spoke to you, did I annoy Mr. Gauss? Well, I didn't know him well, but he was very generous with his belongings. A likely story, I'd imagine that you were pilfering them, and if you killed Mr. Gauss for catching you in the act, I will find out. No, you got it all wrong. Me, I'm an honest Italiano, I'm no killer. We'll see about that, Vinny. I do have a feeling we're gonna catch him now. Let's look at this ashes. Yeah, when your service samples of such a nature, you'll be pertinent to warn me in advance. But dear Vio, if you knew what the sausage or the vase was, you should never have needed to say it to you in the first place. Besides, what could possibly have disturbed you so? Well, the sausage used simply was made up of pulverized bone fragments, the kind produced by cremation. What? Cremation? You mean to say those ashes were once a person? I knew it. Precisely. Now, the condition of the ash suggests that this person has been deceased for several months. I was skeptical as to whether I would be able to identify to whom they belong, but I chanced upon a tooth fragment. And I could tell that these are the ashes of Lucrezia Capecci. Oh, Lucrezia Capecci. Katia, what the hell is the name of Lucrezia's ashes doing on the floor of the general store? You must meet her sister Gilletta at once. How did your sister end up in the store? Did you forget her? Miss Capecci was broach a rather delicate subject with you. We found the remains of your sister Lucrezia. Thank you so much, Dick. I want to go back to the store with my collie and get them myself, but I was too afraid. Afraid? What of? Of Benjamin. He's the reason I dropped Lucrezia's ashes. But you told us you'd got along well with his since your childhood. Yes, but again, things were fine. Lucrezia and I would drop by all the time to drink fresh milk by the pint. And now, after everything, I went to the farm to spread Lucrezia's ashes so she could finally be at peace. But Benjamin had changed completely. He came out brandishing a shotgun. He said Italians weren't welcome on his land anymore. I almost choked on the wheat I was chewing, and as I ran into the general store from Kaur, I dropped Lucrezia's ashes. I'm glad Benjamin's dead, Lucrezia. He deserved everything he got. We understand your anger, Miss Capecci. Let us just hope it did not get the better of you. Whoa. Therefore, what had we heard, Veteran Goss does not appear to have been a malicious fellow, but he certainly had more than a few enemies. He drew the store owner's eye about botching her roof repairs. Was the ghost was potentially pilfering his belongings? Had Vitty chased Giulietta off his land with a shotgun causing him to drop her sister's ashes? This is still such a muddle, Katia. You're right, if we wish to solve this gruesome murder, you must head back to the scene of the crime. Let us away. Alright, back to your farm then. Alright, let's investigate Gal's house again. Pitchfork. It's our murder weapon. By Joe, look at this pitchfork. It's covered in blood and it matched the shape of our Vitty's wounds perfectly. I don't believe we just found our murder weapon, Katia. The blood of the prawns undoubtedly comes from our Vitty, but let's collect the sample of that blood on the handle. With any luck, it could belong to our killer. But I'm not sure what you want with that damaged toolbox. I'm sure that does, Katia. Richard did mention that our Vitty was involved in a struggle with the killer prior to his demise. This toolbox must have been damaged during the fight. And means in very searching through the tools. We are but a few steps behind our kill, Katia. I can feel it. Let's just catch this motherfucker. Okay, let's first search this broken toolbox. Come on, show me something. It's a belt. Oh no, it's a dog collar. Now I see the bone. Why? What the hell is there was a dog collar doing in the toolbox, Katia? Hey, right, now our killer is in possession for Coley, and that poor animal was present during the murder. Has the way he tore the collar off the dog during the altercation. You must send this dog collar to Viola at once. If fate is finally upon us, he may tell us more about our killer. Okay. Okay, 9 hours. And now let's do this pitchfork. Make haste, Katia. I must send this blood from the murder weapon to Viola. Okay. Alright, 15 hours as always. Let's first check out this dog collar. Yeah, I can certainly confirm that this card is every belongs to a collie. Found traces of collie fur on it. So, Hutch was right, the collar did belong to the killer's collie. But surely there was more to be found on the collar, Viola. As always, just getting started, Isaac. You see, the car also held traces of felted beaver fur, which is used in the confection of cowboy hats. And the killer must have touched their dog's car after adjusting their hat, which let us know that they wear one. I knew about hats, so killer wears a cowboy hat. I'll be hats off to you once you've caught it, Katia. Cowboys. Alright, now this blood. I think this country area is doing me a world of good. I can already feel my complexion beginning to glow. I wish I shared your enthusiasm, Viola. However, I prefer the city myself. Just the thought of accidentally ruining my shoes by stepping in a cow pie sends my blood pressure through the roof. Ha! Speaking of blood, I have information regarding that sample you collected from the handle of the murder weapon. I identified the blood type as A-. But according to the legend of it, his blood type was O+, which means the blood on the petrol handle was your killer's. This A- killer shall be very positive once you got him in handcuffs, Katia. We're closing in on them. That's right. You have amazed all the evidence required to arrest Prairie Gal's killer, Katia. Let's proceed. Yes. let's proceed and see why did you kill Gauss. Oh, he's 0+. I thought it was going to be him. You wear a hat. Vinny, we finally arrest you. And I was wondering when we were going to arrest him. We finally got you now, Vinny. Mr. Costa, you're under arrest for the murder of Benjamin Gauss. Did you really kill a man just so you could steal his belongings? Shashizada never laid a hand on Mr. Gauss, Tektia. Is that so? Then why was your colleague present during the murder? The dog left traces on the victim's vest. Hey, you leave Maximinus out of this. I had nothing to do with this murder, and nor did he. Yeah, we found your dog's collar in the crime scene. You left fibers from your cowboy hat on it. Maldizione, anyone around here wears such a hat. Give it up, it's because I found your blood on the picture used to stab Mr. Gauss through the back. Even better, you got me, Tektia. I killed Mr. Gauss, but I didn't mean to. It was a gag, they sent me to force him to give up his land. Ah, come on, not this nonsense again. His lad, you would say that you killed him because he refused to leave his home behind, getting up to the Italians? It's better to leave than to die, Tektia. That's how things are around here. I tried sending him threats at first to make him understand, but he didn't listen, so I went to rough him up a little. You know how it is. But this got out of hand. He fought back. I threatened him with a pitchfork he could back home, but he made a lunge for me, and I ended up impaling him by accident. I never wanted to cut this, Tektia, but I guess this is what happens when you work for the Italian gang. What happens is that you end up in jail, Mr. Costa. You are under arrest. Mr. Costa is accused of killing Mr. Benjamin Gauss on behalf of the Italian gang. How do you plead? Guilty, Your Honor, but it was an accident. I'd never killed for the gang before, and I didn't mean to start now. I don't know how it all went so wrong. I'd take a wild guess and say it all went wrong when you tried to threaten an honest man out of his home on the gang's orders, Mr. Costa. However, this court should take into account the fact that the murder was not premeditated. You are hereby sentenced to 10 years in prison. Dio mio, Madonna, forgive me. Being in the gang has cost me everything. Wow. Yeah, I heard that you finally put that miscreant Vinny Costa behind bars for the murder of a farmer, of all things. Mr. Gauss was no ordinary farmer, chief. He stood up to the Italian gang who wished to force him off his land, so Vinny was sent to persuade him. The Italian shenanigans in Court are proving most troubling, Katia. I can only imagine the amount of paperwork which will end up on my desk. But regardless, we must establish what the Italians intend to do with all this land they are freeing up and prevent them from evicting anyone else. Yeah, now you were trying to make Gauss leave. But he fought back. Everyone can fight back. Fight. Alright, we're gonna start here and continue playing Once Upon a Time in East number 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!